In this video, we are going to be looking at another task type. It's very common, and that is true, false, not given, or sometimes yes, no, and not given. You can see here that the difficulty is quite high, and I will talk about the reasons for that in a second. And this is usually in order. I put the word here usually because I want to be on the safe side. Let's say almost always in order, which means that the questions that come up will be in the same order as the answers in the text. So if you have already answered question 1, 2 and 3, then you don't need to look above where the answer is for the question number 3. For questions 4 and 5, you can just carry on reading down and you will find the answers someplace anywhere after where the answer for the question 3 can be found. Okay, so the reason the difficulty is quite high is a lot to do with this not given. It can be quite confusing. What you will end up doing is reading all over the place, trying desperately to find the answer, and then eventually you will realize actually the answer is not in the text at all. The reason for the not given is to test your reading speed. You should be able to read through the whole text quite quickly and scan for where the answers might be. As you eventually come to the end of the text, you realize that the answer is not there. There is a whole video about how to deal with this not given, true, false, not given. So I'm not going to spend too much time on techniques and tips for this task because I have dedicated quite a substantial video just to this task type. And it's a very common task type, so obviously, for obvious reasons, it's worth spending time understanding how best to answer these questions. Okay, so we'll be back looking at this in another video later on in this course.